Hello, my name is Jerome Wright, and I'm back here with my sixth video. This, what you're looking at is part 2 of my Carina Nebula paranormal set of videos. Okay, this is part 2. Okay, what you're looking at is a Hubble spacecraft image, a copy of the Carina Nebula paranormal. Okay, and I'm going to pick up where I left off at in the other video, the first part of this video. I've discovered that there are celestial alien-like beings portrayed in the nebulized gas matter. Okay, and I'm going to show them to you. Here is a figure right here, a skull figure in the gas matter, eye, this forehead, here's the mouth, and it has another image of a being right there as well too. Then we have where I showed you here was a half a skull with another skull being that was actually out of it. Then I showed you a bunch of other beings being portrayed, being in portrait here in the gas matter and being depicted. Okay, what I'm saying here is that the entire Carina Nebula gas matter is that of I would imagine it being saying an oversized portrait of beings showing morphing each other in their evolutionary state. Okay. Again, I have had a paranormal experience that led me to this, and this is what it looks like with NASA. And you can see there's the chin, there's the mouth. Okay, there's a skull here, and then there's that other skull being that I showed you here. And then yesterday I showed you the woman with the open arms that was actually here. Okay. I'm going to go through these images because, you only have a lot of time here. But take a look at that for a minute. And you can Google this image, Hubble space images. And what'll come up is, all you have to do is either Google Carina Nebula paranormal, and this image will come up. I have hundreds of images that I have identified within there. I'm gonna bring up another image that I have shown. I don't care which direction that you turn this image in, there are beings that are depicted in this matter. I'm gonna have another image brought up right now, and I'm gonna turn it up long ways. If I can line it up here. Okay, I have it turned up long ways, and I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up a bit. Okay, now, okay. As you can see, again, there's depictions of beings. Now, this stuff is here, people. I'm not just making this up. This stuff is already here. Here, you have images that are already in the cloud matter. All you have to do, rotate the image, pull it in, and the faces are there. You can see it. It's just like you taking a portrait of your family member and making a collage out of it, because that is exactly what the Carina Nebula is, and I've discovered this. I have this on my alien UFO site, and the information is more detailed. I know how this stuff actually got here, how these beings got here, and I'm alleging that this is a recyclation process that actually this is how life is being created. I even go as far as much to say that I have found these similar images in the artworks of Da Vinci, Nostradamus, and Newton, Isaac Newton's work, Bernini's, Salvador Dali's, a lot of the Renaissance painters and artists leading up to today. I've discovered that this is what this is all about. When you look at those images and see that they look multi-dimensional, that is taken right from here, because there are multi-dimensional images here, and this is not the only nebula that I've actually discovered this to be with as well too. Now, I'm gonna bring up another image. Look at these beings here. Look at that. Look at the definition of that. All I'm doing, people, is penciling in and adding color to what is already there. I have found triceratops, dinosaurs, whales, ancient whales, the megalodon shark, I have found horses. I mean, not just any horses. I'm talking and the duck-billed dinosaur. All of that stuff is in here. You know what I mean? And in this cloud matter. You know what I mean? And it's not that I'm looking for. I mean, it's right there in your face. All you have to do is adjust your eyes and focus on that one individual being, and you can actually draw it, as I have. Okay, I'm going to bring in another. I want you to take a look at that. Here's another look at it. It's just small pencilings, but it'll give you an idea of what I'm able to actually see here. I'm going to bring that in closer. Look at that. How in the world am I the only one that was ever able to discover this? I don't know, because it just baffles me. Or maybe nobody would ever think to look for anything like this in space, but I was drawn to this. Look at the eye of the skull. Look at the horn off to the side of the face of the skull. Look at the definition of the skull there. You know, there's the skull. And then there's other beings shown being morphing out. Now, I know what these beings are. You know what I mean? Because I evolved through this over a 3-year period of time. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. And again, this is all the Carina Nebula Paranormal, and I'm just changing the image around and moving it around here in different directions. I don't care what direction you turn this, you rotate this image. These beings are there. Look at this. And yes, the cross that you see there is there as well too. There's a cross in the middle of the Carina Nebula Paranormal. There's a cross, as you see it there, depicted there. These beings I'm able to draw because they are already there. Already there. I'm going to bring up another nebula in my next video. I would imagine it's going to be involving the Flame Nebula, where there's a serpent. Not just one, but there's two. And I'm going to show you my drawings of that as well too. Take a look at this. Now, I'm going to go into another image. Now, look at these beings. Now, this is turned in another direction. In an opposite. See the skull, the bigger skull down here? And then little skull there? That was actually would have been turned up like this here in the other video. Now I'm turning it and bringing this upside down up to the top. And look at this. Am I there? Okay, I've got to bring it up higher. I'm going to bring it up higher. Do we got it? I'm going to try to get you there. Oh. Well, I still got to go up a little. Let me move this up higher here, I guess. Okay. I mean, you can see these drawings. Look at these creatures. Look at these creatures. They're in there. I mean, the entire nebula, people, is saturated with these celestial beings that are depicted in this gas matter. And basically, all you have to do is just add color to their faces and outline. Just isolate their image, and they are there. You know what I mean? In multi-dimensional states, showing morphing from one likeness to the next. And I know what the reference is being made is. It's actually showing an evolutionary process of creation, which I've actually discovered, and I have a lot of it on my website that you can actually go and check. And I'm putting a lot of it here in YouTube, but check my videos out. Now this is it turning upside down. Here we got it turned upside down from this position. I turned it over like this here, and this is what is produced with it upside down. Just one of the many images. And I'm telling you, from largest to smallest, the entire nebula is filled. You can go from the largest faces to the smallest. Look at that, people. Now, just as you see it, there's a whale, there's a beast busting out of his side, there's a dinosaur with a woman in her head, there's a in the whale's mouth there's another being, tongues all out, showing fertility like they do and back in, I believe, in the cult days that they were actually saying, or in Christianity, I don't know what it was, but the tongues out, a pig, woman out of the pig, look, ape-like creatures there. I mean, creatures all through this gas matter. And there's even arrows that's depicted in the Carina gas matter, like showing a direction of this of where beings need to come in through. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. Take a look at this. You know what I mean? Because it is real, true, and correct. Now, you might think that this is crazy, but I'm going to tell you something. You wouldn't believe that I found, and I posted this on my site many months ago. I think almost about 2 years ago. You wouldn't believe that I found that I drew this, and it's already recorded online. That I drew this, and a very similar image to what is in here is in Nicki Minaj's photo shoot done by Deluxe Edition photo album artist. And the same identical informations that are in here are in her photo shoot, and I'm going to reveal that a little later on too. But I also have her that video that you can see that's on my YouTube channel as well too. But the same images are already there, as well as other stuff there. Now listen, I'm going to show you where you can find me at. Okay, this is the Carina Nebula Paranormal. This is turned upside down. This is my second video. Now, this is where you can find me at, because I'm going to end this video here. Okay, alien UFOs, dreams and experiences. I have 3 years of information there. Or YouTube, Geronification, you can get me. Or you can just Google my name, Gerone Wright. And I am an alien. Will pop up 3 different sites, and you can just actually go there to try to go ahead and sort through what I actually have there. I'm decoding Da Vinci. I'm doing a lot of artworks right now, and I even still have more stuff here pertaining to the Carina Nebula. Okay, but again, take a look at this. Look at this, people. This is in the Carina Nebula. Look at this. There's no denying what is here. Look at this skull right there. Look at that. I know what all of this represents. From this matter here, going up to here, being solidified. I know what all of this means. I know what this means. I know what all of this means here. And every image that I have drawn, I have become a part of it all. Believe me if you like, don't, but know one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. I discovered it. It's here, and it's not going to go away. Thank you.